Welcome into another video in my series where we're testing every weapon inside of Modern Warfare 3 to see just how viable they are within your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. This is going to include the aftermarket parts, conversion kits, and the MW2 weapons, which brings us to today's video. Now on Wednesdays is my favorite day for MW3 because on Wednesdays is when they update our weekly challenges. So this week we have a brand new weekly challenge to unlock, and it is to convert the M16 into a fully automatic assault rifle, which is truly awesome. So to unlock that, you need to do 5 challenges in order to unlock the conversion kit, which I've already gone ahead and done in game. And I tell you, that was a bit of a struggle. If I see this screen one more time in my game, I swear I'm not sure what's going to happen. So welcome in. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. If you guys are new around here and you'd like to see how weapons perform inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, then make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out any future uploads from myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you will find the link for my stream where I stream a ton of custom zombies and would just be honored to have you guys come hang out. So today, we're going to be looking at the M16 with the brand new aftermarket conversion kit to make it fully automatic. So without further ado, let's get to the M16 review video today. Alrighty, welcome in, and we are going to be checking out the brand new aftermarket conversion kit for the M16, taking it through all 3 zones, taking on bounties all the way through to see how well this weapon performs with the aftermarket conversion kit inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. So hopefully by the end of today's video, you'll have a really good feel for how the M16 with the Jack Patriot aftermarket conversion kit performs inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. So when we spawn into these videos, welcome in, first of all. We always put on our perks and nothing of extra addition to the weapon to increase its damage, except for the perk Deadshot. I do like to mention that, as that's been brought up in the comment section before, so just to let you guys know, I do run Deadshot pretty much every single game when I spawn in. So we went and grabbed our first bounty of the day today, which was a Mimic. And we're going to go take on the Mimic inside of Tier 1 with our M16 with the Jack Patriot conversion kit to make it fully automatic. And I tell you, I was impressed. Like, the critical damage from this M16 being fully automatic was really, really good. Like, we were 2 magazines in, and I was already just about past halfway health on this Mimic, which is truly awesome. So here we are, we're just getting into our 4th magazine with the Mimic here, and we finished him off with less than 4 magazines inside of Tier 1 on a bounty contract, just white rarity, which was pretty awesome. I got a nice self-revive out of that and a Pack 1 crystal, which I was going to use, but I wanted to keep this camo on the Pack-a-Punch machine, so I had to go and visit, or the camo on my gun, so I had to go visit the Pack-a-Punch machine. I said that backwards. So I went over and meleeed the Pack-a-Punch machine to keep the Veterans camo on there because I think it looks absolutely amazing, and it's animated, and I absolutely love animated camo. So now we are Pack 1 white rarity inside of Tier 1, and I wanted to see just what kind of a difference does it make being Pack 1 inside of Tier 1 taking on a bounty. We just did one, and we're just white rarity, and it wasn't much of a fight, but here's another Mimic, which is a perfect test to see just how strong it is now Pack-a-Punched. And the pathing of that Mimic really confused me. I don't know why he went to the side of me there. Very strange. But anyway, you can see just how much stronger this is Pack-a-Punch. Like, holy smokes. We were totally able to just absolutely destroy. It's almost twice as strong as it's 120 rounds Pack-a-Punched, and I just about went through an entire magazine. So definitely a big improvement going to Pack 1. And here we are picking up another bounty contract inside of Tier 1. Pack 1, again, no rarity. We're just white rarity on it, and we got a Mangler. I was curious to see just if it was going to be consistent with these bounty contracts at Pack 1 and white rarity, and for sure, yes. The M16 with the Jack Patriot aftermarket conversion kit is definitely something that is consistent for sure. I wasn't having much issues with being inconsistent. So next thing to do is to throw on my Legendary Tool and my Napalm Burst, which is my favorite ammo mod, and then head over and try and find ourselves another bounty inside of Tier 1. Now, one of the unlock requirements to unlock the Jack Patriot is to complete 25 contracts, and I tell you, today, hunting down bounty contracts inside of Tier 1, Tier 2 was definitely a heck of a struggle, as a lot of the community is out trying to unlock the Jack Patriot aftermarket conversion kit for the M16, and the fastest way to complete contracts is to do bounties. So there was far and few bounties on the map today for sure. At one point, I had to accept 2 non-bounty contracts just to cancel them out so that I could cycle through the contracts to get a bounty contract to even show up inside of Tier 2. So here we are in Tier 2, picking up our first bounty in Tier 2, and we are Pack 1, Legendary with Napalm Burst, and we got a Mimic here. Now, he threw me, and I think what happened is he thought I went outside the map or something, because the Mimic just totally just stood there for, like, the rest of this fight. I was totally baffled. It was definitely nice for showing you guys the weapon review for sure, but I was really confused. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen this happen with Mimics, where they'll throw you from one floor down a floor, and they get just confused and end up just standing there like that. It was really strange. But you can see Pack 1 Legendary inside of Tier 2 on a bounty contract is definitely something that's viable with this M16 and the Jack Patriot conversion kit. So, next thing to do is we need to head off to Pack-a-Punch Tier 2 and throw on Pack 2 onto the M16 and see just, you know, how much stronger is this M16 with the Jack Patriot kit going to be inside of Tier 2 when it's pack-a-punched. And you can see the struggle to try and find bounty contracts today is absolutely insane. I don't know, I should have thought about it a little bit, but it's going to be tricky to go and get bounty contracts today when one of the unlocks for the Jack Patriot conversion kit is to complete 25 contracts. So the mileage I traveled during this match today to chase down bounty contracts for you guys is, I think, the farthest I've ever traveled in one game. I don't think I had a bounty contract that was less than 2,000 or 1,400 meters away from where I was. It was absolutely crazy running around. So then it was time to go off to Pack 2 and see what we can do with the M16 and the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit at Pack 2 when we go ahead and grab a bounty contract. So we hit the Pack-a-Punch machine. We're now Pack 2 with Legendary and Napalm Burst, and so it was time to find a bounty contract inside of Tier 2 to show you guys what this you know, Jack Patriot can do. And it was a challenge. Right here is where I ended up having to cancel 2 contracts to get this bounty contract just to spawn in. It was absolutely insane trying to find bounty contracts inside of Tier 2. And then this particular bounty contract has a habit of disappearing on me or self-completing, and I was so happy I got here, and the Mangler did not self-complete. So I wanted to show you guys just how viable the M16 is with the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit inside of Tier 2, Pack 2 with Legendary, dealing with the bounty and all of the other riffraff that comes along with it when you're inside of Tier 2. So we've got zombies here, we've got a Disciple, we've got Disciple beefed up zombies coming at us, and you know my feelings on Disciple. So I was kind of happy and also unhappy to see a Disciple here, but you can see how well the M16 with that Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit handles that Disciple inside of Tier 2. It was not much of an issue at all, for sure. So it was time to go and check our loot and see what we got, which wasn't really anything I needed. So then it was time to go to Tier 3, sorry. So first thing we do is mark our Wonder Fizz machine to grab the rest of our perks. Throw on our Pack 3 crystal, which I brought into the match with myself for today. And we threw on the rest of our perks here and wanted to go and see what Tier 3 is like with the M16 and the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit. So I went and grabbed a bounty inside of Tier 3 because I wanted to see what it was going to be like. And we got a Disciple. Yay! Now, there is also the way to farm legendary tools and PAP 3 crystals inside of Tier 3. One of them is at this rift here, and I could hear it when I got through going to my bounty contract, so I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and knock this out, and I'll show you guys exactly how I do this location, how I go ahead and get it started, and how I go ahead and complete this contract or ritual, whatever you want to call it, to get my free legendary tool and my free PAP 3 crystal. I come over to here, and then you just have to look at the point of the triangle to get it to start, and I run right to the very end of this platform, and I just fire away at everything that comes in front of me until I have completed the contract. And that is how I do this, and I'm usually able to do one of these rituals in a match, once a match, so I'm able to constantly be running Pack 3 and legendary tools in every one of my zombies match, which is truly amazing. There is times, of course, I'm not going to be able to get here in time. There'll be other teams that are scorching in, and they will take all 3 before you have a chance. So, you know, try and get there nice and quick. If not, maybe definitely check the places inside of Tier 3 to see if they're there for you guys when you get into Tier 3, because it's definitely nice to be able to leave the match with a guaranteed legendary tool and a PAP 3 crystal. Now here is the Disciple fight inside of Tier 3, and I tell you, I really dislike Disciples. However, having said that, this M16 with the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit was doing extremely well. There was a bit of lag there on the match. I was a little bit concerned that I was going to crash because that had already happened to me once today. But I was trying to deal with this Disciple, and this location here has just so many zombies around that I put out the Casimir to help try and clear up some of the stuff. But you can see the damage right here on the critical shots on the Disciple inside of tier 3 with a triple pack legendary M16 with the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit. Definitely does some serious damage to Disciple bounty contracts inside of tier 3. 100%. For sure. It's definitely viable. I mean, the crowd control is something you can see right here. I didn't have much of an issue handling all the zombies that were coming at me. I picked up the insta-kill to try and deal with some of the riffraff that was coming around because there was just so much noise around while I was trying to deal with this Disciple contract. And then, of course, I had a Mega Abomination decide to join in the fight. Disciples are the ones that third party, not Mega Abominations. Anyway, he decided to third party, so I figured I would show you guys, you know, just how well it does with the Mega Abomination bounty or Mega Abomination HVT inside of tier 3. All the while, I'm still dealing with my Disciple bounty contract inside of tier 3. Mega Abomination is chasing after me right here. He's trying to stomp on me. It's definitely an absolute chaos at this point. There is so much going on. I've got my Disciple over here. I've got the Mega Abomination coming after me. I've got all the zombies in the area, which don't ever seem to be going away. I swear that Disciples keep summoning more and more and more zombies while I'm trying to deal with this bounty contract. But you can see here we're almost able to finish him off, and every time I get able to start shooting critical shots on my Disciple bounty contract, I get overrun by zombies, I get lasered by the Mega Abomination. It was absolutely insane. But you can see right there, we're able to finish off our Disciple bounty contract inside of tier 3 using the Jack the Jack Patriot conversion kit for the M16, and it definitely wasn't something where I was struggling to dish out the damage inside of tier 3. It wasn't something where I felt like this is a weapon that's going to be something that's not viable to use in tier 3. Now, did I feel like this was definitely one of the overpowered and OP weapons to run inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games? No, I would not put this on that list for sure. Definitely not. Is this something that you can use inside of tier 3 to deal with bounty contracts, HVTs, crowd control, and going into the dark ether? I definitely feel that it's something that you can use. It definitely dishes out a lot of damage for sure, and it's a very strong weapon, so that's definitely going to be a thing, but it just didn't feel to me quite as strong as some of the most OP weapons in the game right now. It's just a tier below those. Definitely viable for all of us to use inside of our Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games, regardless of the tier or threat level you are running in, whether it's tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. You will be fine running this M16 and the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit for sure. So then we got Mags of Holding on there, and I wanted to show you guys crowd control with Mags of Holding. Since you don't have to reload, you get 1,020 rounds in the M16 with the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit in there, and Mags of Holding is equipped, and definitely can it handle crowd control inside of tier 3? I would say 1,000% yes. The carnage is real. You can see the damage I'm doing on screen and how fast that Mimic HVT health bar goes down with the critical shots from the M16. So it's definitely something I feel for sure is going to be viable for us to run inside of our Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games, which is awesome. Another weapon that's viable for us to use. So what's last on the list is we take on George, the Guardian of the Arches, and he came over to my cheese spot today by the scaffolding, and I tell you, George was ready to fight. He was firing up laser attack after laser attack after laser attack like it was nothing. There was no hesitation on George today. He was here, he was ready to go, and definitely eager to get into the fight for sure. But you can see how remarkably strong this is against HVTs inside of tier 3. Definitely the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit for the M16 is definitely something that's going to be viable for you guys to run inside of tier 3. Now, I wanted to show you guys this because I found another Mega Abomination, and I wanted to take him on with Mags of Holding, and there was a whole bunch of stuff coming at me here, and I was really eager to show you guys just how strong this was. And then, lo and behold, I got hit with the storm. I didn't even think to check the time. I was too busy running around just shooting this Mega Abomination. And then I realized when I turned back to fire him, I guess the storm healed him. I'm not sure, but his health bar got back up to completely full. So at this point, I was like, it's time to go. I'm out. The storm is on the way. We got to the plane, managed to exfil and get the heck out of Dodge. Thank goodness for that. pushing up my containment level up to 251 on this character, which was truly awesome. And at the end of the video, this is what the Jack Patriot Aftermarket Conversion Kit does to the weapon, and you can see it there. And here is my weapon build I used for the run today. So make sure you guys work together down below in the comment section to make any changes to the weapon build that you would like to see going forward. And thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.